Hello, everyone, and welcome to this week's episode of This Could Get Weird. I am Adam Stone, and I hope you had a great 4th of July. I kind of had an alright one. I mean, I had to work, but, that's how things work out, But nonetheless, it was the day we celebrated the birthday of this great country we like to call America. And speaking of birthdays, just past, we had our, anniversary of our little podcast here. We've been doing it over a year now. Yay. And, it's got me thinking, since Adam B has to kind of take a bit of a leave until he can find the time to do this pod, it's, I just feel like, I just want to expand on the podcast maybe a little bit and do a few things. I don't know, I got a few things flying out there that are going through my mind, and I don't know, I mean, it's just, I just want to keep the pod going as much as I can, so I just want to do little things here and there. I don't know, I mean, I might expand on it. This little network that I want to create, it could be a number of things, it could be anything, just as long as it stays within the realm of weird, I'm okay, and everything, I look at as weird. Little things here and there that just interest me, like, video games, paranormal, wrestling, things like that. I just want to delve into a little bit more and, keep the spirit of the pod going. But I just got some ideas I'm throwing out there. But, if you have any ideas, hit us up, weirdpodcast@gmail.com, or you can hit us up on Facebook now and Twitter, yeah. Got off my ass and actually made ourselves a Facebook and a Twitter. Can you believe it? You just hit us up, facebook.com/thiscouldgetweird or @weirdpodcast on Twitter. Yeah, we're moving up in the world, folks. We are social media now, bitches. So, enough of my blabbing. I'm going to get on to this week's episode. It's a continuation from last week's. It was myself, Brandon Barricade Morrison, and William Izzy Tacoity. We all just sat down and just shot the shit. And this is a continuation of that. This is part 2 of This Is a Shoot. We said that a lot in this podcast, so that's why I picked the name. But, just kick back and enjoy as 3 guys just continuing blabbing on about whatever comes to mind. And that's all what podcasting is. You can have subjects, that's cool. Or you can just hit record and start talking. And that's basically what I did with this podcast. And, it was almost 2 hours, and took me a while to sit back and just sift through all of it and cut the damn thing down. And I had to cut it into 2 parts, and this is going to be part 2 of that conversation. So I hope you like and enjoy. In the meantime, I'm going to go get me something to eat because I'm starving. And so you just kick back, relax, and enjoy part 2 of This Is a Shoot. Or That's a Shoot. Whatever. Just kick back, relax, listen, and have a laugh.
That's what's funny, because it's fucked up, because like on Facebook, people be asking, you remember this person? I go, no. The funny thing is, I do remember him, I just don't choose not to remember. That's another thing, I hate motherfuckers who hit me up on Facebook and act like we were friends or some shit. I was like, yeah, I know who you are, but motherfucker, we never hung out. So why the fuck should I add you?
I've gotten some random ass fucking requests from people, ex-girlfriends, and like, I don't know if this would be a good idea.
Yeah.
Surprisingly, that's one thing I don't have.
I was like, I don't know if that would fly too well, especially if my wife sees my fucking Facebook. She's like,
that's one
who
thing.
the fuck is this?
That's one thing that I really don't have. I don't have no exes on mine, which is good, and none of them have found me, which is even more awesome.
Because you're under another name.
Yeah, of course. Bob Johnson.
Bob Roberts.
How the fuck are they finding me then? Because I'm under Barricade, not fucking my name,
It's cross-referencing.
Yeah, like I get people who went to Northwest and I look at them like, I don't fucking know you.
And sometimes I get that too, where I get a request from somebody. I'm like, who the fuck is this?
Exactly. I'm like, I don't know who you are. Why would I add you?
Just somebody to fucking try to get you to play some damn game.
Probably. That's the sad thing about Facebook. I mean, the damn games.
It's like, get a game worth playing.
That's sad because there's none on there.
Yeah.
The only thing that makes me... the only reason I like fucking Facebook right now is just to see what people post on Kayfabe. There's a Kayfabe one that I'm part of. Group. I added Adam to it.
Sometimes, I see stuff on there every so often, but I don't really pay attention to it.
Sometimes it's some good shit, man, because these motherfuckers get mad, man. They say some shit. They start shooting on motherfuckers in the business locally, and then that person finds out, and they all start fucking shooting on each other in the fucking page. It's great. Oh, fuck.
I'd be like, in the wrestling business, from what I understand, there's a bunch of aggressive homosexuals. The kind of guys that could kick your ass and fuck you. So, that's probably why I won't go into wrestling.
I heard this story on Steve Austin's podcast when he had Cornette on. Oh, God, I told you about this. It was the nastiest fucking thing, but I don't know. It was an old worker, but it was like in the mid-'80s, and he had like an Albert on his foreskin, a Prince Albert.
Huh.
And he would work like the green guys. But they'd be standing in the locker room, they look over at him, he's got like a bench in front of him, and he'd take the Prince Albert out without them noticing, and he'd take like a hammer and nail and start putting it through like his foreskin on the bench.
Oh.
Like he's nailing that shit in, just to fuck with them.
Oh, God.
Ugh.
Yeah. It's like, that's disgusting.
Do you know before Viagra, you had to shoot a needle into your dick to get hard?
Fuck that.
You know, fucking that shit's important when you're putting a needle in your dick to get it hard.
I'm good, man.
Not that important.
But then again, you take the wrong dose and you're hard for fucking 12 hours.
You got a kickstand.
Pretty much. I was sitting there, I don't know, I'd probably take the extra dosage but I don't know if I have enough blood to think with that head and have that one erect at the same time. Oh, but yeah.
Well, there's supposedly a spider in Brazil that bites you and gives you an erection for 4 or 5 hours.
Huh. Really?
What?
Yeah. I read that somewhere. I was like, I don't know if it's true, but that'd be some shit.
Shit.
So this spider go around biting people and fucking get hard-ons?
There's a lot of dudes walking around Brazil with hard-ons.
I guess I wouldn't be too afraid if that spider bit me.
Oh, that
reminds
me of fucking Tough Crowd for Colin Quinn. I watched it live on YouTube, and there was this one that had Rich Voss, Jim Norton, and Patrice O'Neal, and they were talking about going to Brazil. He said Rich Voss was telling a story about how they were eating the next morning, eating breakfast, and he was trying to warn Jim Norton about the fish. If they don't cook it right, it could be disease. But he goes, but then again, I'm telling this to a guy who's going down on prostitutes in fucking Brazil.
That's disgusting.
Exactly.
He might be in Bieber's fucking circle.
What?
Yeah. Bieber got...
Why did he fuck that little black guy that Bieber hangs out with?
Probably. Norton, yeah.
Yeah, because I think Bieber and that black guy that he hangs out with all the time, I think they fucking.
Probably. Drinking their scissor.
Yeah.
So was he fucking prostitutes or some shit?
Yeah, down in Brazil. It was like, and one of them actually has video of him the next morning while he's sleeping. And it was some porn star / Brazilian prostitute. Yeah.
Was she hot at least?
I don't remember. I mean, yeah.
There's some Brazilian chicks that are fucking bad.
Oh, yeah, the bikini models.
Oh, God.
That's all they're made for, those, just to jerk off to.
Ugh.
Fuck Justin Bieber. I hope he gets buzzed. I'm tired of hearing about his shit.
You know whose shit I'm tired of hearing about? Christina Fallon.
Who the fuck is that?
Oh, the chick with the Mary Fallon's daughter. She wore like a headdress or something.
I'm trying to act like she in it.
She was making a fucking statement, and
so she'll make a statement when I fucking scalp her little blonde ass.
She's just trying to get
That's
attention.
a shoot, and her music sucks too. By the way.
Probably.
She sings?
Yeah, she's
not very good.
If you want to call that singing.
I'd say fucking, you know, a goat getting fucked on the edge of a cliff sounds better.
Is she fuckable?
I don't know.
Well, that's when she was bangable.
But then the Donald Sterling shit, that was funny.
Yeah.
I was sitting there watching that, and I was like, wow, dude, you're banging that girl? I was like, that's ugly. that chick that recorded him, that bitch is ugly, man.
Which is amazing. Yeah, what he said was stupid, but she didn't get any repercussions on it for recording illegally. There's two parties that are guilty in that whole thing.
But honestly, Donald Sterling sucks. I wouldn't.
Oh, he's an idiot. No, Sterling is an idiot because he's busted in the past he got sued for having like an apartments, and he was excluding anybody that was of color.
Yeah, but the funny thing that cracks me up is like, yeah, Sterling sucks, but I'd rather listen to Mel Gibson.
Jesus. That's another one right there, dude.
What's that all about?
You remember a couple of years ago, he got pulled over for drunk driving, and he went off on the cops and just went anti-Semitic on him really fast.
I'm telling you right now that if I ever get in a relationship and it starts going south, I want Mel Gibson to argue for me. Yeah, I would call him and say, hey, Mel, can you argue this bitch for me?
Oh, yeah, and the girlfriend,
Yeah, I heard about that.
I remember listening to those, and I was like, that shit was entertaining.
You know what we sound like? We sound like fucking TMZ.
I know we do right now.
And those guys are fucking annoying as
shit,
man. It's like, seriously, I don't want to hear about fucking somebody's whoever, what in the hell.
Who's the guy that runs that Harvey Levenstein? No.
He's a Jew.
Well, that's apparent. With a name like Levenstein. What was your first hint? Plus, he's a lawyer.
Well, he's the media, so most Jews are kings of the media.
Stern?
We're talking about Rothschild Zionist here.
Uh-oh.
That's right, we're getting to the conspiracy shit.
That's
now,
a shoot.
That's a shoot.
Bang, bang.
Rothschild Zionism. Look that shit up.
Oh, yeah.
And look how America is the shock troops for Israel.
I know, right?
No one ever talks about the relationship between America and Israel.
Well, it's funny, you know, because they keep our soldiers over there while they're trying to pass all these fucked off laws here.
Yeah, dude, when our soldiers get back, they don't even get their fucking benefits.
They don't get shit. You get left out in the cold.
But watch that trader get all the benefits.
I know, right?
Yeah. Be protected.
But Snowden, on the other hand.
Oh, yeah, that's a whole...
He's a traitor, right? Even though he gave the Americans information we actually needed.
Yeah.
Because the real traitors...
What about Ukraine and Russia right now? Shit's getting bloodier and bloodier, and nobody's even fucking reporting on it.
Nope. Shooting it out at airports. Oh, I mean, if they do report, it's always late at night on like the headline news, and it's like a 5-second blip.
Yeah, everybody's.
You know why they're wanting to cover that? They don't want to cause some kind of uprising here.
Yeah.
It's funny. It's like, you know, you sit there and talk about, you know, oh yeah, whatever, that stuff will never happen. What happens when that few includes you?
It'll happen here one day.
What if you switch it up? Like, what if Ukraine was the United States?
It's bound to happen one of these days.
Yeah.
History has a good way of repeating itself. It's not like this is always going to be the great nation it is.
We're not the great nation right now.
I know.
Who said we were?
China's number one.
Who said we were a great nation to begin with?
I mean, we're still, we still had.
Well, I mean, we had our time
benefits.
of, being like the top dog as far as, economically.
The reason China's bigger than we are is because
no.
We owe them all our fucking money.
Yeah, it's the truth.
Yep.
I don't believe in the whole economic China thing either. Because honestly, if you want to boil it down, the economy is created by the banks.
The way I boil it down is I'm no longer going to speak English. I'm going to be like, ni hao.
Yep. It's not that China is the biggest country because of their money. It's because of how they control their money.
Actually, what's interesting, speaking about languages, I saw this like on a chart the other day. They were talking about, they showed the map of the 50 states and all that, and what the third
Vietnamese.
Yeah, we are a Vietnamese speaking state besides Spanish.
So is Texas.
Yeah.
Damn.
I think them, Seattle was, or Washington State. Or
what was cool though is New Mexico had Navajo.
Yeah.
That was killer.
That was like their third language.
Their third language in New Mexico is Navajo. I was like, wow. Nice.
Now in Europe, it's French.
Yeah.
Some parts of Canada.
It's only one part of Canada, actually, for Quebec.
Quebec. God bless Canadians.
Or as people say, fucking frogs.
Does he speak German in some parts of the States?
Yeah, there's some of them there. There's a lot of German, actually.
Wisconsin.
But not just them. I mean, there was like a lot, further east. There's a lot of states that had a lot of German influence.
Oh. That's crazy.
It's just their backgrounds. All the people that moved out and all that during, immigration age.
Back in the day. Wonder how much of our supposed English language is mixed with fucking other stuff because we've been here for so damn long.
Some more than others.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I had to point that out.
I'm a mutt, so part of me has been here for a long time.
Yeah, but only a part. I'm talking full blood, motherfucker.
I'd like to live in Canada, or at least visit it, because Canadians are so nice.
Even when it gets fucking cold as shit,
Yeah.
I can handle the cold.
I want to live in Siberia.
My wife couldn't handle cold. She's too small.
One of those petites.
Nah, dude, I want to buy a summer home on Poveglia Island.
Pavelia, yeah.
Oh, that motherfucker will ice over the fucking lake, though.
No, Pavelia is in Italy.
Italy.
Oh.
Apparently, it's one of the most haunted places in all the world.
Speaking of haunted, I think your chair just been haunted.
That's one of them burping spiders, dude.
Oh, okay, barking spiders.
Barking spiders.
That's all that was. That was just a ripcord.
Oh, Lord.
The key word on rip.
Yeah, Pavelia is up for sale if you got a couple $1,000,000 stashed around.
What, nobody wants to buy it or something?
It's an old island. It was like, at one point, it was an asylum. Is where they dumped all their sick during the plague. It's supposedly like super haunted and all this.
I told Dan, I said, shit, we need to go
So that's
scuba
why
diving
people
on
won't
that
live
coast.
Yeah. Well, like, the legend says that, like, a lot of dirt on the island is so
Ash.
thick that it's ash from all the bodies they burned.
Burnt.
You can still find pieces of skulls sitting out in the middle of it. There's, like, buildings up in there where they used to have a sanitarium.
Just want to find an
I would
intact skull and
I would
just
totally
go.
live there.
I want to buy it and then buy an intact skull, and then whenever somebody comes by floating on a boat and I go, "You are not prepared."
Shit.
And they'll be like, "This dude's fucking nuts." And I'll be sitting there holding a human skull, just sitting there saying, "You are not prepared."
Oh, man, I'd buy the island and rent it out to paranormal investigators. They'd be coming out of the woodwork, man. Make your money back quick.
And I'll be building a summer home there.
I know another place that...
and closed circuit TV 24/7. Just for the hell of it.
Waverly Hills is supposed to be... They're trying to remodel it into a hotel.
I want to be the first one to stay tonight.
That one place I showed you in fucking, what was it, up in northeast Oklahoma?
Yeah, that town.
Oh, fuck, what's it called? Damn it.
It's a sulfur town, right?
No, it's fucking,
You mean that?
Lead.
Lead Town, that's right.
That one place that's all fucking...
Prague. No, not Prague. It's up by Miami.
Yeah.
Right by Miami, right up above it.
Maysville?
No, not Maysville.
I know what you're talking about. It's, completely fucking...
It's abandoned.
I know.
Yeah. It's not as bad as Centralia, though, man. Pennsylvania. I told you about that place.
Yeah, I've seen that.
It's not
That's
as
pretty cool.
It's not as good as... It's not as big as Pripyat, Ukraine.
Oh.
50,000 people used to live here. Now it's a ghost town.
Literally a ghost town.
Yeah, that's from Call of Duty 4, actually. The beginning. That was my favorite fucking mission. Dude.
Fighting in radiation suits?
No. Like, you had a flashback mission.
Oh.
And you're sneaking behind enemy lines as a two-man sniper team.
Huh.
And you're gillied the fuck up. And you're sitting there, there's a part where you gotta go through open field, and you have to stay there, and here comes tanks and a whole fucking battalion going right by you.
Oh, they're going into because of the cleanup and all
And you're
that.
right there. by the tank.
Oh shit!
That tank's going right next to you, and the soldiers are right here too. You can actually see their shadows on you.
Yeah.
And if you make one move, you're gone. You have to sit there and stay still. And then you have to wait for a good 5 minutes for that whole fucking battalion to leave, and then you get up and go and hit your target, and then you got to fight your way out of it.
Damn.
And I was like, that was a good mission. Like, Call of Duty 4 was the shit. But what ruined it, Call of Duty 2 came out, Call of Duty Modern Warfare 2 came out, and I had to wait till level 60 to get the AK-47. What kind of bullshit is that?
So I didn't mess with any of that shit.
I can't even play it anymore because I miss Willis every time I play it.
Mm.
And it was funny because we had our clan tag. Our clan tag was WWJD. And it wasn't what would Jesus do? It was William, Willis, Joey, and Dion. That was cool. But
yeah, appropriate, or that would be... That place is contaminated forever.
yeah, it won't be inhabitable for like 900 years.
Now, but like it's like Fukushima though was like worse.
We're twice as Fukushima than we once thought we were.
Oh, see what you did there.
Yeah, we're Fukushima big time. That was funny, man, because it's constantly leaking.
Oh yeah. Right into the fucking ocean.
But that's what sucks, though, because I was disappointed in it, because when that shit happened, I was watching it, and I was just looking at that water saying, come on, you bastard, pop out. Tokyo is right there. Pop out, you big bastard. Okay, if we can't get Godzilla, can we get Gamera?
Ooh.
He's a friend of children.
Friend to all children.
He's made of turtle meat, and he's really neat. He's a spinning turtle shell that flies with rocket boosters.
Yeah.
That's what I told Dion. I said, shit, we need to start a Kickstarter to remake Gamera.
I wouldn't be surprised if it happens.
Speaking of Kickstarters, what do you think about LeVar Burton and Reading Rainbow?
Go for it.
What? He's gonna reboot Reading Rainbow?
One day, $1 million.
He hit his mark in one day. Like less than a day.
Yeah.
Like 6 hours.
Wow.
And I said, that's because everybody grew up on this shit.
Heck yeah.
What's your name, boy? What's your name?
Kuta Kinte?
We gotta be mean to LeVar.
Or you could just go, the whole Star Trek thing.
Jordy. Mr. LaForge. Make it so, number one. No, man, yeah, totally.
Are they going to air the reboot on fucking OTA?
PBS.
Yeah, PBS, whatever.
May as well. I mean, that's what they're aiming for.
Did you see where Joel wants to bring back MST3K?
Uh-huh.
You should do it.
I like that Kickstarter website. It's pretty cool, man.
Yeah, you can get a lot done on there. But you ever like filter through there and see some of the stupid shit out there?
Yeah.
If you ever go to crack.com, they have a one countdown, or like does not compute, or Crack TV of the most saddest attempts at Kickstarter.
Yeah.
They showed this guy, country singer, who wants to sing at the Grand Ole Opry, and he fucking sucks. He's been up there for like 60 days and not one cent. And so that's why I couldn't do Kickstarter. I'll make my goal. I was like, honestly, I want to make a 90-minute movie of nothing but flatulence. And I'm going to need about maybe $10 to do this. Because I need a lot of value meals.
Mm-hmm.
I need a lot of grease.
Yeah.
And some apple pies.
The gas man cometh.
That's what it's called, too. The Gas Man Cometh, and it's just an hour and a half long movie of flatulence.
Just people just sitting around.
It's gonna be put up there with the likes of Casablanca and Citizen Kane. I always wanted to wrestle in a suit and call myself Charles Foster.
Do you know when you said that nonstop flatulence, that reminded me of fucking Idiocracy, where they're just sitting there watching a movie with some guy farting in the movie theater?
Oh.
I still haven't seen that movie.
I've
heard about it.
Oh my god, why? Have you seen it, Izzy?
Parts of it, not all of it.
Dude, that's one of the best movies. Mike Judd movie.
Yeah.
It's great, dude. I always push that to people because there's not a lot of movies that, that leave that, cult feeling,
Yeah.
cult culture. And it's one of those movies. It's like cult classic. We're all staring at
Yeah, we're all staring,
Yeah,
staring at a fucking moth.
Staring
Just,
at a moth right now.
that just shows our attention spans.
Hey, look, a butterfly.
Word.
Oh no, it's chaos. That's a
Put
shoot,
on your orange ski
motherfucker.
mask.
That's a shoot, motherfucker. Can't be worse.
Butterfly. Word.
How the fuck is this moth? It steals our attention, so we're all like, oh.
We just had a Steve Sabo moment.
And he's dead.
Oh, no more. Yeah, our attention has been
We just had a
reverted back.
we
I
just,
just wanted to
we
fucking...
just all three had a Steve Sabo moment.
Yeah, we did.
So shouldn't we be getting a blade and seppuku in ourselves right now?
No, it's a piece of glass, remember?
Oh yeah. I brought shame to one's family for Steve Sabo. Oh, I must take this shard of glass and disembowel myself right now. And if I do it, my life will be in chaos.
Why? Why?
Fall to his fucking knees.
There goes my hero.
God, we are
Yeah.
spending a lot of time shooting on people.
God, that's a whole other podcast.
We might as well just call this the shoot.
We should have went to 4 hours.
Yeah. You can edit that motherfucker.
Dude, it ain't gonna be hard. You just let it play. Even with the cuts and fart jokes. Oh, God. Oh, Steve Sabo.
Like
damn
any
it.
of these poor bastards listening anyways.
Right.
Even though when I fucking was shooting on Jeff, I told him, hey man, I was shooting on, fucking Adam's podcast, and he's like, he fucking listened to the whole thing. He's like, you bastard, out of all the things you had to mention, you had to mention that. I was talking about the tape over here at your house, the video
Oh,
of the fat girl.
Jesus.
When it looked like he had corduroy pants on.
That's what Adam said. Oh shit, that was fucked up.
We'll give Jeff this. Tipping strippers in a lucha mask was the shit.
Oh, yeah.
And then saying, hey, give me $1 so I can connect the pimples on her ass.
Oh yeah. Oh, he said that loud too.
Damn, she looked at us like I was like, he said it, not me.
I remember y'all telling me some fucking, I think it was there, I don't remember, but it's fucking Eamon getting a lap dance with a roll of quarters.
What?
Yeah.
I don't know about that one. I don't
Yeah.
remember
Apparently he got a fucking lap dance with a roll of quarters. And the bitch took them too.
That was another,
What?
that was
Yeah.
another thing that annoyed me because they're talking about getting rid of the dollar bill. I'll say, well, how the fuck am I supposed to tip a stripper now? That's what they talked about. See, they're worried about. They're not looking at the bigger picture here. How the
This ain't
hell am I
Canada
supposed
where-
to jam this into a stripper's G-string?
This ain't Canada where you have the fucking loony. I mean, how the hell they do that in Canada? Are they flinging fucking loonies on stage?
They're not even a real country anywhere.
A few years back, me and Amanda was going to go to one of the titty bars, and
Fuck Canada.
I think it was the one on Reno, and the motherfucker was like, man, you can't wear your hat in here. It's like, thinking to myself, these bitches are stripping. I can't wear a hat. but
Did
they
you just
can.
tell a Chappelle joke?
What?
Yeah, he did. He just told a Chappelle joke
Did
about
he?
you can't be wearing your hat in here. It's disrespectful to the ladies.
We weren't even
Oh,
inside.
but me dramming this damn dollar up this bitch's ass is just fine, ain't it? Or
Is that-
having her herpes infested crotch
That's a
rubbing against
legit
me.
joke?
Yeah, he had that joke like many years ago.
I didn't know. I didn't ever go inside though.
That's what I was
I was
like.
like, fuck it, we just left.
That's what he's like. Yeah, if I could jam this dollar up the stripper's ass, and that
That's a
ain't
good
disrespectful. Yeah, exactly.
I didn't say that, but I was just thinking to myself, really? Strip club.
Yeah, it's disrespectful to the ladies.
Well, it's like some clubs, you're required to wear khakis and dress properly and stuff like that. It's like it makes no difference.
I'll be like, do I?
They're wearing nothing, and I'm getting dressed up to come in here.
Nah.
It's like it's kind of like if they don't respect themselves enough, they're strippers for crying out loud. They already don't respect
I
themselves.
still gotta get that T-shirt from T-shirt. Hell, I support single moms. I support single moms and it has a silhouette of a stripper.
Well, there ain't nothing wrong with strippers. They gotta make a living too.
That's what cracked me up. I was like, I want
with
that.
their ass in your face.
Hey,
Sex
But I-
sells.
but I did get a lap dance too. The lap dance is so much better when the stripper is crying. That was fucking awesome. Because I was doing more singing than I was actually enjoying the lap dance.
Hey, that's one thing if whenever I did go to the strip clubs, or if I ever did go, one thing I could not stand, I would not let no bitch put her ass in my face. Because just think about it, she probably just took a fat shit before she got out there. I'm like, I'm good, man. You ain't putting that in my face. I don't know you.
But yeah, I got lap dance lap dance is so much better when the stripper is crying.
You never got one of the Mighty Mouse theme, though.
Oh, no shit. Yeah, you're right.
You always wanted that.
I told a girl one time when I was like, when I was like 20, 22, 23, somewhere around there. She was, I was tipping her, and all I could smell is her fucking breath, right? I was like, here, take this $1 and buy a fucking Tic Tac.
All I know is if I mess with somebody and it stinks, I'm spraying it with Windex.
Windex.
What the fuck club were you going to? I thought you usually...
Red Dog.
The Green Beaver.
Not the Green Beaver. Fuck that.
Because, I always thought, strippers, they went extra crazy on hygiene because they have to be in close quarters.
No, man.
Being in close quarters.
That was
that was
close proximity.
That was some girl it was some girl Jeff was trying to fuck with. I think
that makes sense.
Yeah, well, that makes sense.
At least she had both arms though.
That's what cracked me up. I was watching American.
Fuck.
Wow. Well, let me give you a hand. That was fucked up. God damn,
Most
Ernie.
fucked up thing ever.
Ernie's a fucking magnificent bastard.
He still is a magnificent bastard.
Oh,
he still fucking says shit to people, and it gives him a minute. Fucking Kevin James pulled him aside and said, and he was all serious. He said, "Word is around here, you got an ego. You need to learn to put your ego in check."
Oh shit.
And Ernie was like, "That's just me. That's who I am. You can ask anybody. I'm just fucking me. If you don't like it, you just deal with it."
Oh, he's lucky he didn't do that to me. I was like, are you going to be the one to do it?
Yeah, after the one drunk that you knocked out.
That's what I'll be sitting there saying, because if you're putting money on that, I'm going to put my money on kicking your ass. I seen you wrestle. If you fight like you wrestle, oh, God. You ain't going to last very long, Mr. Two First Names.
Mr. Two First Names.
Kevin James. I know, I was at Jeff's wedding, and I was seeing that guy. I thought, this guy's fucking stupid.
Mm-hmm.
That's a shoot. You don't even know me.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I was like, this guy's fucking retarded.
The only credit I'll give him is, they give a place for the guys to get some ring time. That's about it.
She can get ring time in the backyard.
That's where his ring time was.
That's what's technically fucking Sooner is. It's just a glorified backyard fed with a ring and an arena.
Dude, it is totally half.
It
is totally half all over again.
Even down to the drama.
Dude, and when they book the matches, it's kind of like...
Whoever's here.
Basically, I was like, who am I wrestling? Oh, I don't know, just pick somebody. Okay, wrestle him.
Oh, damn. How about I go...
Who's going over? Oh, y'all just figure it out. Okay.
So who am I wrestling? They'd be like, pick your opponent. I picked this.
The only thing they give a fuck about how things go, according to their storylines and who has the belts. Other than that, whatever's booked, they don't give a fuck who books who's going over. You just fucking decide it amongst yourselves.
Wow. Then if I got into it, I have to work with just you and Ernie. Because I'm going to start a storyline that's going to overshadow their fucking belts.
But if it's for the title, they decide who's going over.
Yeah, but we can set up a storyline that will overshadow all the belts. You gotta think soap opera here.
Because there was one point in time he kept talking about he was wanting to put the belt on me. I was like, man, I don't know if I want to hold on to the obligation of it. But I was thinking, I'll take the belt. And then when they say not to job it to somebody, I'm gonna fucking just lay down. Take the 1, 2, 3. Oh, I'm sorry, I forgot to kick out. I was somewhere else at the moment.
Oh, there was a late kick out.
Yeah.
Oh,
I didn't hear the ref.
Wow, you're better than me. They would be sitting there saying, we're going to give you the title. Can I burn it? Why you want to burn it? It's called shooting a promo. Just to show, you see this little worthless piece of gold here? It means nothing.
You know what title they use for the heavyweight title?
What?
The fucking old WWF Attitude Era
belt.
Well,
we used the old WCW with fucking screws in
but
it.
we were a backyard fan. They're fucking, pro. Go get that shit
Dang,
custom made.
pro. I told you they're a glorified backyard fed.
Yeah, backyard wrestlers with license.
That's all it is.
And there's actually a couple of good workers, though. Drake's a good worker. Ernie's a good worker.
Oh, you mean the guy who overshot a plancha?
Yeah.
Yeah. I would have made him famous, dude. I would have put him on Botchamania. And I was like,
shit you can put on Botchamania from there.
God, anytime Tyson James gets in a ring, that's a fucking botch.
Who's Tyson James again?
He's the black guy that wears the Kool-Aid shirt.
Oh, okay.
You're like, okay.
Okay.
Every time. And he's a fucking mark, too. He'll do some Orton shit out of nowhere. He'll mark out the Orton.
I think he's Randy Orton. He even does a setup for the RKO. Like, comes like pounding the ring and shit.
My only thing, if I wrestle, if I got you in a corner and I'm kiboshiing you, don't cover up.
Apparently,
you cover up, you're getting it worse.
Apparently, there's a running joke going around.
You know what I mean? Just
there's a running joke going around backstage that he's the only guy known to give himself a fucking, what was it?
Barry Horowitz?
No, let's Farouk do a fucking
choke slam.
No, Farouk.
Dominator.
Dominator, yeah. Or no.
What are you talking about? He's known to give himself what?
The fucking move. It's not coming out of my head. My tongue.
STO?
No.
Scoop slam?
Triple H does it. And so is fucking...
Spinebuster.
Yeah, Spinebuster. I don't know why I couldn't think. Anyways, yeah. He gave himself...
You could have just said Arn Anderson. It would have been easier.
Okay. Yeah, he gave himself a Spinebuster.
Mm-hmm.
Okay? So they set up a spot where he was supposed to take some other move and Jeff didn't hear it or whatever. So whenever they're setting up for it, Jeff just didn't even touch him. And like he comes, posts off of his shoulder and Spinebustered himself. And Jeff didn't even touch him.
Wow.
Yeah, gave himself a Spinebuster in a match.
Well, for me being a shitty wrestler, at least I knew how to sell. Jesus.
It's a lost art.
That's one thing. It pisses me off. There's a lot of these guys. They start fucking and they'll start doing that shit to me. They'll be like, okay, we're gonna do this spot, we're gonna do this spot, and I'm like, whoa, hold on. Let's just slow down here. You're calling too many fucking spots before the match. What's the beginning? And then give me some other spot, and then just give me the finish. I don't need all this other shit because I'm gonna forget it. It ain't gonna happen. And I can guarantee you that shit.
Call it in the ring.
It's like Sinister Minister said. You ever seen those guys in the back doing this?
Yeah,
they're working through their fucking match before they even go out there.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know. I can't do it, man. It confuses the shit out of me, and I think I'm gonna fuck up. And I'm like, dude, you're gonna confuse me. You're gonna make me nervous, and I don't want to fuck up. I was like, well, just give me 2 spots, give me the finish, and that's it. That's all we need, man. I can work the crowd. We don't need to do all this shit. I'll give you a headlock. I'll give you headlock takeover. I'll give you hip toss. I'll give you another headlock takeover. I'll put you in the headlock. You know, I don't need all that shit. I'll give you arm drag. I'll give you a clothesline. I'm gonna splash you in the fucking corner. I don't need to do a fucking super moonsault with a plancha and a fucking whatever the hell you want to do.
Don't need to have 60 reversals in the first fucking 5 minutes of the match.
What we're going to do when we start, we're going to tie up. Fuck no, we're not tying up. I'm kicking you mid-session. I'm kicking your ass.
I was kicking you in the nuts before you even tie up.
I know, right?
Dead
We're
square.
cutting you off, motherfucker. I'm heel. We ain't tying up. We ain't working no fucking chain wrestling. I'm going to beat you the bloody shit out of you in the fucking corner of the ring.
Tie up, Irish whip, shoulder tackle, duck 2 elbows, take a headlock, take over. Yeah. You hold it there. Hit the rope. Leapfrog, hip toss.
No, you're gonna chip me.
Dude.
That was fucking awesome. Oh, Delirious, one of the best wrestlers ever.
You know what I did in a match to somebody? Well, fucking guy running his mouth.
Yeah, well, just tell us.
Slap the shit out of him.
You remember the crisscross spots we used to do?
Yes.
Now I didn't do a full crisscross, and my fat ass would be blown up.
Yeah.
Right? So I Irish whip him. He didn't. Actually, he threw me. He had me up against the ropes, hit me forearm, and he threw me off. Didn't call shit. Right.
Mm-hmm.
And he took off. I was like, what the fuck is he doing? And I just fucking dropped right in front of him. He tripped over me, face his fucking face plant. Look legit enough for me. Let's go with it.
Then you snap him into an STO, said, what have we learned?
Oh, shit.
Oh.
What can we salvage from this situation?
Yeah. Well, in a wrestling situation, the number one salvage is snap a headlock.
That's it, man.
Save everything.
It's sunset. Get out of there.
Yeah, sunset flip inside in a small
Inside
package.
cradle.
Get the fuck out of there.
You don't see a lot of sunset flip people don't do that spot anymore. They want to go out there and try to
be
do
a big
some
finish back in the
spot
day.
monkey shit. Especially those guys from Tulsa, man. They come out down here and a lot of them are small guys, so they want to do all this fucking, and they're super light workers, and they hit you and you're, I don't know how to sell that.
So you grab them, stick them in the corner, you grab the back of their head, and you start forearming them 5-6 times as hard as you can.
It's like, oh, these guys. Ernie's mean in the ring, though. He fucking taters the shit out of everybody.
Well, of course.
Well, look where he came from.
Yeah.
Taters. Nothing wrong with some taters. You just give them back.
Right?
So people understand. It's, I got hit. I'm going to quit. Give it back. Well, they should. If I hit you, I expect to get hit back too. But just know, if you hit me back worse than I hit you, I'm going to hit you even worse. And I'll be like, oh, now we're having a match.
A lot of the shit ain't so bad in wrestling here in Oklahoma, but the one thing I will say, it is a bad idea to have Crazy Charlie as your referee.
Who's that?
Crazy Charlie's an old dude that's been around the business. He's always been a mark for years, and they finally let him ref. And
Oh God, yeah.
he doesn't know how to ref. He's still Mark. And
Can he even count to 3?
He'll fast count you if you're heel.
Here's a fucked up thing. So I'm heel on the outside with Ernie, and there's a spot I even told him about. I was like, okay, I need you to look away whenever he's draped over the ropes, because I'm going to choke him, and then I'm going to hit him with the book. And motherfucker, that spot comes, he's over, and he's just staring at me. I'm like, oh, you motherfucker. You're looking at me, turn around. And even Ernie's trying to get him to turn around. Some bitch wouldn't turn around. And then finally, fucking Ernie grabs him by the back, and then it turns him around. He had to fucking physically turn him around.
How many fucks were in that sentence?
Huh?
How many fucks were in his sentence?
I lost count.
I'm sorry, the wrestling business is kind of
I know, I was like, Jesus, it was like, fucking motherfucker, fucking motherfucker, that motherfucker, son of a bitch, fucking motherfucker. We're like, God, Brandon, okay, we get it. He's an asshole.
He is an asshole.
No, what cracked me up was when you showed me that spot he did with when it was Tom's.
Oh shit!
It was his big send off.
Yeah,
retirement, and
he pissed off a lot of people, dude.
Because he was in the ring doing something, and some guy came out to do something.
It's
with
Mark
him.
Wilson.
I don't know who the fuck he is,
Yeah.
but he came out to do something. And he bumped the dude.
I just gave him a scoop slam.
That's he just picked him up, scoop slammed him. This motherfucker jumps right back
He
up.
hopped up, didn't sell it at all.
And didn't have any expression, just kind of just stood there. And you could see, like, Angel Williams, Brad, and all of them just staring like,
you motherfucker.
What have you done? These motherfuckers weren't even in the business anymore, because I know Angel's not in anymore, is
Well,
he?
Brad is.
Brad is, but at the time, Brad wasn't.
Apparently, Angel's a cop.
He's a cop.
Or something. Sheriff or I don't
Sheriff,
know.
yeah. But yeah, he when he was there, he just looked like, what the fuck is going on? Probably thinking, I'm glad I got out of this business. I'm so glad I'm out.
Yeah.
But yeah, this fool just posted right back up like it was nothing. Like, what?
You front headlock his ass.
Right in the middle of a retirement show.
Yeah. And that motherfucker is always in some bad spots when you're working in a match.
Yeah.
That motherfucker has legitimately taken a fucking splash in a corner that was not a work. He was just in the fucking way. It's like, dude, seriously?
Well, if he fucked me up, I'd have to do something.
I don't even know why they let him ref. And you know why they let him ref? Because they're desperate. Because a lot of people won't ref for sooner.
Yeah.
They just won't do it.
That bad, huh?
Yep. I mean, George Knight will come out there rarely. And he's probably like, I can pretty much guarantee he is probably the best referee that exists right now in Oklahoma. Because Jeff don't do it now. He don't ref anymore.
Yeah.
He's a worker now.
Yeah.
He don't want to fucking ref.
I got tired of it. I mean, I had him reffing for how long? And most of the time he's ever even had a damn wrestling license.
Jeff could have been in WWE as a ref.
Shit, yeah. If he would have took that deal with
TNA.
Jeff Jarrett.
Yeah.
I'll still slap him for that.
Yeah.
He could have been the Bryce Rimsburg of Oklahoma.
He's too worried about getting up in some pussy.
Yeah.
Well, don't get me wrong.
Well, I mean,
guy,
it was him
so.
and Katrina were together at the time. Still.
No.
Really?
It was beginning of, well, maybe the beginning of their shit. No, it was a long time ago, dude. This was back, how long ago was that is when we went out there to Ardmore for that big show?
I don't remember.
It was many years ago.
Yeah.
All I know is that Chinese restaurant was awesome.
Hell yeah.
God, that buffet was loaded.
It was.
Oh, I was like, salmon?
And that dumb motherfucker recorded over that fucking shit, the New Jack.
Yeah.
Oh,
He could have put that on YouTube and made goal. It got so many hits.
I know, we got an impromptu New Jack shoot. That was awesome.
That was a good New Jack shoot.
Talking about these motherfuckers probably won't even hire me again, but I don't give a fuck. I'm like, hell yeah.
He said something about bending over and taking it in the ass. There's like
yeah, because it was at the time they were restarting
kids in the
ECW.
audience. It was like, oh shit.
But you know, New Jack now raps.
Yeah.
Really? Not bad either.
Yeah, he was officially retired from the business. I used to love listening to him on Facebook. He would talk so much shit.
I always wondered if that one deal about him and the knife, one of the shows was a work or if it was legit.
It was probably legit.
What, Mass Transit?
That
shit was legit.
I know Mass Transit was legit. There's another incident.
Well, him stabbing somebody in like a storyline or something?
Yeah.
He got in trouble for that shit. Because the dude told him to stab him.
And then some old dude that wasn't selling something, I can't remember his name.
No. The Gypsy Joe. Gypsy Joe. Apparently, when he was working him in the match, he
beat the shit out of that
Gypsy
guy.
Joe called him
he called him the N-word.
with the ER at the end.
Yeah.
Oh shit!
And that's why he went off on him.
That's why he beat the fuck out of him with an aluminum baseball
I've seen that
bat.
video. It's fucking sick, dude. He beat the shit out of him right there in the crowd.
And they stopped the match for, what the hell was it? Unsportsmanlike conduct or some shit. It's like, it's a hardcore match. You could have come up with something better than that. Just ring the bell, call it a no contest.
You can't literally sunset flip or get the fuck out of there.
No. Well, anyway, we got to sunset flip and get the fuck out of here.
Why?
We're running out of time. We got to take it home.
Let's take it home.
I'm out of time. My card's filling up really
Like,
fast.
We have to take the job.
Yeah, we got to do the good old JOB. Got to stare up at the lights.
Why? We're over.
Yeah, we're over. We're doing the favor. We're doing the crowd a favor because we're just rambling on at this point.
Hey, I ain't doing no favors.
Corny's in the back saying sunset flip or take it home because we're just running through bullshit spots.
Well, okay, well, thank you, fuck you, bye. There you go. There's my ending.
All right, yeah, fair enough. Well, thank you for listening to this impromptu podcast, ladies and gentlemen.
Thank you, fuck you, bye.
This is this could get weird, and
that's the name of the place.
That's my podcast. This could get weird.
Oh.
Motherfucker don't ain't listening to it.
No, you don't listen to my shit. Yeah.
Well, you never came to my concerts.
Oh, that's a shoot.
Bang, bang.
Fair enough.
Yeah, I was about to say, I don't listen to your podcast. You never came to see me live.
Well, you never taped them and put them on the internet. At least I put mine on the internet.
Why would I want to do that?
Yeah.
Who says I want to get fans?
Didn't say you want to get fans. Just put it out there for yourself. That's why I'm doing this.
Hey, calm down, Nancy. Calm down.
That's the biggest misconception about my music. You think I'm doing this shit for fans? No.
You do it for yourself.
Doing it for myself.
Pretty much that's kind of why I do it. And you know,
titties.
some friends like to jump on there and
Well, it
like to
depends
listen.
on the titties that I'm looking at. Like I said, there's chicks with only one fuckable quality. It's like grape tits on a pile of shit, and it ain't gonna work.
No, but like I said, let's sunset flip and take it home. But as always,
Superplex.
yes, thank you for listening. As always, For This Could Get Weird on this week's episode, I am Adam Stone.
And I'm Adam Blosher. Not really, I'm Brandon Barricade.
That one guy.
Say your fucking name.
Bob Johnson.
Bob Johnson.
I'm going to edit in. Your name is Richard Noggin. How about that one? All right, everybody. Thank you for listening.
Dick says goodbye.
And on that note, stay weird.